this is late evening of day 2, and as you can see, I sort of made a little shelter here. It's not much, but hopefully it'll at least help to keep the bugs out. I don't know how much it'll do under rain if it does rain. And it's overcast now, so oh man, I just really hope it doesn't rain. Whew. Well, don't have the energy to put any more on. So what I am gonna do though to protect myself against bugs is because I went around and just collected all the sassafras I could find, and what I do with that is rip the leaves off, crunch them up pretty good, and just throw them in your shelter. Sassafras, because the chemicals and odors in them, is a natural bug repellent for mosquitoes anyways. I'm not sure about other bugs. I hope it means all bugs. Sometimes when I pulled them up, the roots came out. I'm going to keep those roots because when they're partially dried out, well, at least they should be, they don't have to be, but they can make a very nutritious tea. And I imagine it's delicious because it smells delicious. When you're surviving in the wild, you can probably imagine, it's very hard to take care of your hygiene. But you can make a toothbrush out of a stem of sassafras just by shaving it up a bit, just to make some bristles if you can. And again, sassafras has some chemicals in that'll help your teeth. Get them cleaned up. It's kind of like a toothbrush toothpaste combo. So I don't know what that'll do, but see, I shredded it up there. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? Probably can't see anything but my light, but it's nighttime, and I'm hiking. I'm supposed to be in my shelter, sleeping, until tomorrow morning, and then I go out and leave. Well, I'd leave in the evening was what was the plan. But I tried to go to sleep, and I was getting bit by a couple mosquitoes. So eventually, when the mosquitoes got really bad, I completely covered my entire body with several layers of cloth. Wore my long sleeve clothing, my bandana completely around my head and tucked into the collar of my shirt. Everything. I was even inside my sleeping bag. Most of my body had 2 or 3 layers of good, thick cloth over top of it. Well, mosquitoes didn't care. They bit right through that, and they were biting me like crazy. So I was getting eaten alive, and nothing was working. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I am simply chickening out. I'm making an emergency bailout, and made use of my cell phone, and I'm going home. I escaped the merciless mosquitoes for one night, but I'm back in the morning to finish out. Home sweet home. Well, last night was something else. Oh man, I really regret it. What I should have done was build a big roaring fire like I did the first night up by my shelter to to sleep next to because, oh, I don't know, I just soon after it got dark I crawled in to try to go to sleep because there's not much else to do after dark when you're out in the woods. And oh man, the mosquitoes were just merciless. I had my bandana tucked into my shirt collar of my long sleeve shirt, my shirt tucked into my pants actually tucked into my socks. On top of all that, so there was absolutely no skin showing on me except my hands. On top of that, was completely inside of my sleeping bag liner, and that all sealed off and everything by like folding it over itself on the top. And my hands in my pockets, and the mosquitoes were just biting through all 2 layers of clothing. And it was just really miserable, and there was nothing else I could do about it. So I chickened out, but hey, wasn't too bad to sleep in my good old bed again. Anyways, now I'm back in. I gotta finish out the week. Alright, well, yesterday I was going around prospecting for places to set traps. Kind of ran out of time. It's getting late, and I had to get my shelter built. Well, I did manage to get 1 trap set anyways, so I'm gonna go check it. Wish me luck.
My 1 trap is a good 20-minute hike away from my camp. I'm beginning to wonder if it's even worth it.
What do you think? Camera was gonna follow me? If I'm not mistaken, it's right around this bend. Let's see. Did it spring? I believe it did. I believe it sprung. Here it is. My 1 trap. Haven't opened it yet. I don't know. We'll see. Nope, nothing. Here's the action. I believe this was the support. And wow, I was wrong. There is a little something in there for me to eat. Not quite what I was expecting though. See that little guy? Oh man, I don't know if I'm quite hungry enough for that yet. Alright, well, Tuesday when I tried to get a fire started with the magnifying glass, that was total unsuccessful. It like wasn't even getting close. So I referred to my last resort, good old magnesium flint stick. Problem was that was without a doubt the most difficult time I've ever had with my magnesium flint stick trying to get a fire going. And ironically, the conditions weren't that bad. I had dry tinder and dry wood. I don't know what was the deal. But I'm gonna try some dry birch bark because I heard that works better than just about anything else for taking the initial flame and catching it and holding it, lighting other stuff on fire. So I'm going to use a little sheet as the base. What I want to do here, hang on a second.